everyone. Good evening and hope you are doing well. In the meanwhile, when other participants join, let me give a brief introduction about myself. So, myself Divya, working in capacity of implementer in the implementation department. And today's session will be conducted by me and my colleague Miss Pradnya, who is the implementer with around 2000 plus hours of implementation experience. Since everybody expected had joined in the first session, let us begin the webinar without any further delays. Good evening everyone. On the behalf of Rajlakshmi Solution Private Limited, I would like to welcome all the attendees present online. Today's session is going to be about Bitrix24. So, before moving ahead to the topic, let's take an introduction of Rajlakshmi RSPL is into various segments to serve its customers like sales, services, solutions, implementations, and development. We are partners to multiple OEM like 5-star Tally certified partner, gold partner for Bitrix24, channel partner for Great HR, channel partner for SAP B1. So moving ahead with today's topic, we will be giving you the insight of the product, and we also welcome our respected director Bhagwati sir. So we will begin with our presentation. So first slide is Bitrix24 and RSPL partnership. RSPL stands as Rajlakshmi Solution Private Limited. It's a value partner of Bitrix24 with our collaboration and commencing in 2020. Our collaborative efforts with RSPL aim to empower business of all sizes, from small startups to medium startups and large corporations, prompting their success and sustainable growth in the today's competitive landscape. RSPL continuously providing impactful solutions through our steadfast and enduring partnership. Moving to the next slide, RSPL rise to Bitrix24 Gold Partner. As RSPL has teamed up with certified Bitrix24 professionals to the guaranteed top-notch service delivery standards. As RSPL provide an inspection customer service alongside comprehensive training programs to ensure our clients maximize the benefits of Bitrix24 features and functionalities. Our earn, trust and dedication lead up a rapid rise to a gold partner status within the Bitrix24. Achieving gold partner status has enhanced our global credibility, elevating our reputation and increasing recognition within the industry. Moving to the next slide. Establishment of Bitrix24 India in 2024. The inauguration of Bitrix24 India in 2024 marks a momentous achievement for RSPL, signaling a strategic expansion into a key marketing with an immense potential for growth and opportunity. By establishing Bitrix24 India, RSPL aims to elevate its service offering tailored specifically for Indian market, solidifying its status as the foremost provider of Bitrix24 solutions and services within the region, thereby enhancing its presence and impact in the local business landscape. So now I request Pradnya to move ahead with her demonstration. So in Bitrix24, we have multiple features like CRM, task, project, side and stores, collaboration, co-pilot and HR and automation. So now I request Pradnya to move ahead with her presentation.
Here we have different Bitrix24 features. First is CRM, then next we have task and projects, site and stores, collaboration, co-pilot and HR automation. So in the CRM, we have multiple leads, deals, contacts and companies. We can generate multiple deals, contacts and different companies over here. We have different sales funnels and automation. We have different pipelines. We can generate multiple estimate and invoices. We have different online payments, and also we have e-signature and product catalog. Now I will be showing how to use Bitrix CRM. Okay, so basically this is the Bitrix24 CRM dashboard. As you can see, we have different modules over here: lead section, deal section, inventory, customer, sales, and analytics. So in the lead section is the section where the new customer or a suspect customer lands. So for creating a lead, we have to click on lead create button, okay, where we will add the customer details. So in the lead name, we will add the company name. So I will be adding company name. Okay, in the contact we will be adding the customer contact number. So I will be taking the existing contact over here. Okay, and in the company also, we will be taking a custom existing company over here. Okay, so after adding the customer and company details, we will just click on save button. So this is how we can generate a lead over here. So once the lead has been generated, it will be assigned in a new stage basically. So if you want to assign this particular lead to some responsible person, so for that we have to click on change button over here, and we can assign this particular lead to any other responsible person. Okay, so as you can see, we have different stages over here. So when the lead is in the processing stage, we will just click on new stages, and you can see there are few automation set up, so this notification will be going to the responsible person. So at the end of the stage, okay, we have an complete lead. So basically when this lead want to generate want to begin a deal with us, at that time we will just click on complete lead, and we will generate a lead from this particular deal. And we can also choose the different pipelines over here, and I will just save this. So now basically this particular lead will be going to the deal section. Okay, the same way the data we have filled in the lead part, that will be fetched in the deal section also. Then we have a product tab over here. So if you want to generate a quotation or an invoice for this particular deal, we have to add a product to it. So only the invoice can be generated against a quotation, against a product. So for that we have to add the product over here. For example, I'm adding this product. Okay, we can manually change the quantity if you want. You can see the amount and other things will be calculated over here. Okay, after adding the product over here, we have to just click on save. So once we will be adding a product, we have to go to the general tab, and we have to go scroll down, and you can see the product has been added over here. So for creating the estimate for this particular deal, for that we have to click on estimate tab over here. Okay, where we have an estimate button. So on clicking on the estimate button, we can see the estimate form is there. It will be pre-filled from the deal section itself. Now you can see the company details and the customer details as already fetched from the deal section. Okay, then if you want to take a print of this particular and estimate, and you have to send to a customer, for that we have to click on document, and we have to click on quote. So this is the basically a default quotation of Bitrix24 I'm showing to you. Once the quotation has been seen over here, you can directly send this quotation to the particular client by clicking on this email. Okay, the same way we have an estimate over here, or we have an invoice over here. So we will go to the deal section again, and we will click on invoices. So in the invoices section, the same, we have a invoice button. We will click on invoice button, and we will see the invoice form will generate over here, and the details of the deal, it will be directly fetched in the invoice also. So basically contact and company are already linked in the Bitrix, so that's why the details are getting linked, pre-filled in the invoice also. Okay, so invoice form has generated. So for sharing this particular invoice to customer, again we have to click on invoice and invoice UK, and this is also a default Bitrix invoice template, you can see, and we can share this invoice via mail to the customer from here itself. Okay, fine. Okay, then next we will be seeing the sales section. Okay, so whatever the invoices and estimates we are generating in the lead and deal part, that will be seen in this invoices and estimates. So all the data of invoices can be gathered in the invoices section, and all the estimate data will be gathered in this estimate sections. Okay, then next we will be going to the companies. So basically from the what we have seen now, that we are adding a lead, then we are generating a deal. Okay, so we have another alternative for this. We can directly generate a deal from a company also. So for example, I am opening this company. Okay, if I want to generate a deal from this particular company, I will just click on deal section, and I will just click on deal button over here, and I will just select the pipeline over here, and I will just save this. So this is how automatic deal will be generated from company itself. Okay, so moving to the next module of Bitrix, that is project management. So in the project management, we have different sections like Kanban board, Gantt chart, work groups and project, different checklists, subtasks, task, time tracking, automation, and task templates. So we will be seeing the demonstration of the project module now. Okay, now you can see this is the dashboard of the task and project. So basically, if you want to create an individual task or an independent task that shouldn't be depend on any of the project, for that we have to go to the task and project, and we have to come to create button over here. Okay, here we will add the task name. For example, I will be adding customization task. Okay, here I will be adding the description of this particular task. Okay, the overview of the task. Also, I will be adding the assignee. So basically, assignee will be the person who will be performing a particular task. So I can add multiple assignees for this particular task. So assignees can be added multiple while creating a new task. So in existing task, we can't add multiple assignees. Okay, so in the multiple, we will be adding only one task, one assignee basically. So now you can see I may add multiple assignees over here. Okay, so and I will also show you how we can just add one responsible person in an existing task. Okay, then next we have a participants over here. So if you want to add a participants who will be participating in this particular task, at that time we can just add the participants over here. Okay, and then next we have the observer basically. So the observer will be the one who will be observing this particular task. For example, the supervisor can be an observer who will be just viewing that if a task is going in a good way, if they are using this task module, if they are clicking on task on or pause button every time. Okay, then next we have the deadline. So we can set the deadline over here. So basically, if the deadline is 27, so this task should be completed within the deadline. So if the task doesn't finish within a deadline, then it will goes under the overdue status. Okay, then next we have the more option over here. In the more option, you can see project. So if you want to link this task with a particular project, for that we have to click on a project, add project, and we have to just select the project name. So if the project is not existing in the task module, at that time you can create a project over here. There is an option of create project. You can just click on create project and create a project for this particular task. Then this function is very important to enable, because this function will track your time in the task module. So, and at the end of the day, when you do clock out, at that time also the time tracker sends the report of the task module from the Bitrix to the supervisor. Okay, and then after adding this feature, we will just click on add task. So after adding a task, you have to go to tasks only, and here you can see that particular task will be shown in the my task of the task and project. You can see this task. So whenever you are using Bitrix24, you are working on this particular task, we have to click on time tracker on. So this will calculate your time. As you can see, 24 seconds has been start, 27, so this has been seconds has been started for this particular task. Okay, so when you will not working on this particular task, we have to just click on pause. So this will calculate your time tracker basically. Okay, then next we will go to the work groups and projects. Okay, so for creating a work group and project, there's a difference between both of them. Okay, so the basic difference between project and work group is that in the project we can set a deadline. Okay, and in the work group we don't have any deadline. So both features of project and work group are same, only the deadline feature is there in the project section. So I will be creating a work group for you all. So we can give a project name over here. Okay, we can add the description of the particular project in the description. Okay, we can also set the visual theme of this particular project to any image. Okay, or there are few default images over here, you can set from anyone. Okay, then you can see there are extended parameters where we can set the project deadlines. So for example, I'm setting from 23rd to 30. So after 30 no one can do any task of this particular project. It will be showing an error to the person who will be editing a particular task, because the date has been finished, so then he or she can't edit any project over here. We have to click on next. Here we can select any one of the type of the project. For example, public means anyone, any employee of the Bitrix24 can join that group. Okay, private means it will be seen to everyone, but only by invitation they can join the particular project. Okay, hidden means the project will be seen to me and the person who I have added in that particular project. I will just click on next, and then I can edit the project owner. As I'm creating a project, that's why my name is showing as a project owner over here. Then I can add the moderator. So moderator is the same as you have seen in a task and project, that is the observer. So observer and moderator are same, role of both are basically same. Okay, so moderator will be the just observing what all things are happening in this particular project. In the team, we can add the different employees over here who will be participating on this particular project. Okay, and I will just click on next. So this is how my project will be created. Okay, now you can see there is a task tab over here. I will click on task tab. So the same features are there what we created in our individual task. The same way we have to click on task, create over here. We have to give the task name. We have to assign set the assignee over here. Okay, we have to add participants and observer. Okay, same way we are as we did in the task section. Okay, also we have a drive feature over here for adding a document or any folder or any file for this particular project. We can directly add from here itself. Okay, here you can see the access permissions, so who can create a task. Okay, we can set the permissions, who can create tasks, who can view the task. Okay, we can set different permissions from about project module. Okay, the next module in Bitrix24 we will be looking, that is Copilot basically. So Copilot basically a feature that summarize our text. Okay, which gives the additional information, which checks the grammar basically. So this kind of, for updating any information or text, that for that we have a Copilot feature in the Bitrix24. Okay, so basically in a CRM we have Copilot for translating a calls. Okay, so whatever you call the call you are doing from the lead section, you can see the calls are getting recorded. Okay, so we can translate that particular call to a document, basically into a text, small text. We can for the reference it will be create. Okay, so in the CRM we have that. Okay, for correcting the spelling we can see, for translate. Okay, for summarize the text, for that we have a Copilot feature. Okay, the Copilot feature in chat also we have. I will be showing that to you. Okay, here you can see there is an on the right top there is an icon of Copilot. Okay, where we have a different roles over here. For example, we have IT role, HR role, okay, admin role. So we have SEO role. You can see, I will just click on select from list. You can see business role is there, marketing role, product role, IT role is there. So for example, if you want some information regarding to business, then we have different roles over here. Business analytics, if you want the data related to business analytics, then we can ask to this particular role. Okay, so if you want to ask some like JavaScript, okay, so if I'm searching for JavaScript over here, so if you want to find some JavaScript front-end developer, so if you want to ask some questions regarding to coding part, you can directly ask this question to the JavaScript front-end developer. Okay, so there are different roles in the Bitrix new features it's arrived. Okay, and also if you want to ask some generic questions, okay, for just for checking a grammar check, for writing an email, for that you can directly go to the generic Copilot role, and here you can ask the customize your text, or you can ask for a mail translation over here. Okay, so this was about the roles. Yeah, also we have a Copilot in task and project. For, as you can see in our image also over here, so for translating the description that we have seen in a task and project, so for translating the descriptions or adding the checklist, okay, for that we have the Copilot feature in task module. Also for adding any post in a feed section, okay, comments post, for that feature also we have a Copilot function in the feed section. In the same way, we have different Bitrix24 new features in that may you have seen now. And for example, as you have seen, we have implemented a check-in feature in Bitrix24. I hope everyone is using that check-in feature. Yeah, and there are many more features in Bitrix24 new. For example, there are flows also. So we will try to implement the flows feature into our organization also. Over to you, Divya.
Okay, thank you, Miss Pradnya, for your wonderful demonstration. It was indeed a very resourceful and productive session. It's a time for overview of today's session. It's over to you, Bhagwati sir.
Yeah. So, hi, good evening, everyone. So, thank you, Divya and Pragnya, for these presentations today. And this is most of the things I did. This is the first presentation of the Rajlakshmi of the Bitrix24, and after a long time. Okay. So that's why we try to cover few tools in the same webinar. So in terms of the market scenarios, everybody are facing the challenges of the manage the database, customer database inquiries, task and project management, and AI. This is the latest, advantage and latest updates in the world. So in terms of the database, how we can manage the database, how we can manage our inquiry, how we can manage our resources, how we can manage the task and projects. So that's all the things we can manage through our Bitrix system. And for this management, how we can utilize the AI tools like Copilot, and we can save our much more time of the operation time. So we can utilize the AI tools like Copilot, and we can save our time also in the operation part. And we can, increase our efficiency, productivity, communication, relationship, a lot of things we can manage through the system. So today we try to showcase this particular part in this particular webinar. Definitely we are coming with you a series of the webinar of the small topics and small features that will be very impactful in your life, in your business, in your journey, and definitely you become a success in the everywhere. So this is our motto, to showcase the Bitrix tools in these presentations. and how you can optimize your all these things through the system. So that's it for the today. And definitely you can take the advantage of the Bitrix. Like there is a 33% offer is there in the till the 30th of the June. You can just connect with us, talk with us, take the special demo according to your requirements, and subscribe the products by the 33% discount till the 30th of June. And you can enjoy the product and grow with us. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you again for your valuable time, sir. If you have any questions, do connect to our business manager for any support or any requirement. Soon this session will be uploaded in our YouTube channel, so be connected to our social media to get the updates. Thank you so much for joining us for today's session. So now we will wind up the session.